Probably as a kid, maybe about 6 or 7 years old. My dad had this old acoustic guitar, and at the time I was into Alvin Stardust. So I got his old acoustic guitar, covered it in tin foil, and to make it look like an electric guitar, attached a bit of string to it. And I used to play this guitar with a big old penny, a pre-decimalisation penny. So it must have been about 1969 or something like that. And I'd batter away on this guitar covered in tin foil. And I think I lasted 3 or 4 days before I broke every string on it, just hitting it like a mado, you know. It was a kind of strange thing because at school I was never allowed to be in the music class because you can't sing, you're flat, just don't bother, give up, son. And I was allowed to be in the choir for a little while because all the parents were coming to see some school choir at the city hall or something. So I was allowed to be in it, so I wasn't left out, but I wasn't allowed to make any noise. I had to just move my lips. So I didn't get off to a very good start. And then when I was about 17 or 18, I was working in a bank at the time and got a Christmas bonus, and I went away and spent it on a guitar, acoustic guitar out at Biggers in Sauchiehall Street, and that changed my life. There are a few other things got in the way, but by and large that was the deal that got me started. The last trip to the States was the Grand Wee Tour, and I guess a highlight, or one of the highlights, was a week of showcases at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. I had a cracking official showcase over there, met lots of people, and got to play some other stuff as well. I headlined the Colorado Music Showcase and played some other unofficial gigs as well while I was there, and had a real blast. It was a strange thing when the BBC were putting together this programme to mark 300 years since the Act of Union between Scotland and England, and asked me to take a Burns poem and turn it into what they called a Dave Arcari tune. It was quite a challenge actually, because I was never really into Burns or any of that kind of stuff, and as it turned out I really enjoyed doing it, and it was a fairly simple and straightforward thing to do, and the programme itself was a huge success. And subsequently I got asked to do a show at More, where the organiser asked if I would do the same thing to another Robert Burns poem, and I kind of suggested that he maybe hadn't heard any of the rest of my stuff because it's kind of like chalk and cheese. But he sent me he wrote out all the words to the poem Macpherson's Lament, so I ended up doing the same thing with that, and that worked out pretty good. It's been in my set ever since. As a kid, it's kind of difficult if your pals don't play, or you don't get the chance to learn or get involved with music. And, I was 18 before it turned my life round, but more recently I've worked with a bunch of kids in Govan and other places in Glasgow, and some of them really get into it. And while for some of these folk it's just a bit of fun, there's 2 or 3 youngsters that I've worked with, and music has turned their life round as well. It's vital, it's a life changer. But even if you're not into making a career out of it, it can open a lot of doors and be a lot of fun, and it's a great social thing, so it's great on all levels and vital. I think it's a really hard thing to make a living from music, but it's possible. I mean, at the end of the day, if I can do it, I'm just some guy bashing a guitar and shouting and writing some songs, and if I can do it, that probably means anybody can do it. But you can have a lot of fun, and you can make a little bit of extra money on the side, or you can make no money, or you can make it your career. There are so many ways to enjoy music and benefit from, whether you're learning to play a guitar or the piano or write songs. It's a fantastic thing, and I would go for it, and it doesn't really matter whether people say you're good, you're bad, you're indifferent. The main thing is to go out and enjoy yourself with it, have some fun. That's the main thing.